Let me just get started, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, there's something we call a photon visualization for manifesting wealth. And this is something I believe that quite a number of people could truly learn about because we're getting to a very critical point, right now where, the ability to be able to attract wealth, to do all the right things for yourself. You have the power, I have the power too, but a lot of people are not in tune with themselves, so they don't know this at all. So my mission today is to dive deeper into the concept of using what we call photons, light, which is light, and frequencies, which is vibration, to manifest wealth and happiness. In other words, let's break down how these ideas can be applied, more effectively in practical terms. So, as I go over this with you, let me first, explain this clearly because I'm not a scientist, but the deep knowledge you're about to get here, I have a PhD and I have honorary PhD also. And the knowledge we're about to share right here is the knowledge that I know has helped me personally to change my life. I know it can do the same for you because the concept of using photons, light particles, and frequency vibration to manifest wealth and happiness ties into the principles found in quantum physics, metaphysics, and the law of attraction. So there's a practical way to integrate these concepts. You see, the first one is the photon visualization for manifesting wealth. You see, photons represent light, which can symbolize clarity, energy, abundance, and you can use light visualization during meditation to manifest wealth. Picture yourself surrounded by a golden light, symbolizing the flow of prosperity. And then I want you to turn around and think about even your breathing pattern. When you inhale, you're breathing in, like a little light entering your body, filling you with energy and wealth potential. And as you exhale, visualize that you're sending out this light into the world, attracting opportunities, financial growth, abundance back into your life. So you receive and then you give. This is why we say, life, give to givers and take from takers and keep very accurate accounting. So you're giving and at the same time you are also receiving. You see, when you use the frequencies, okay, to align with wealth and happiness, everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency. Everything in the universe, including wealth, happiness. By aligning yourself with the frequency of abundance, guess what you're doing? You are putting yourself in a very unique position to be able to attract abundance into your life. Now, I want you to think about this. We talk about the music. You guys right now are listening to a background music. This background music you're listening to is a 432 hertz frequency. This music that you guys, I don't know if you can hear this, but this music, let me see. If you can hear this music right here, it's great. This music you're listening to actually helps enlarge your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is the part of your brain that is responsible for wealth. This music is 432 hertz frequency. You should actually Google this research and listen to this. But what I just showed with you right here is the fact that being able to go into a vibrational match, for the frequency you desire to be, and then at that place, you can then organically attract abundance and wealth to yourself because the moment, either through the sound frequency, and then your brain going through what we call a rewiring of the neurons, also known as neuroplasticity, then automatically, if you double down on that along with what we call vibration, okay, and positive affirmations, guys, it's almost impossible for you not to get that which you want. Let me dig deeper into this. You see, photons are elementary particles of light. And in spiritual practices, light is often associated with what? Clarity. It's associated with what? Energy. It's associated with high vibrational states. So in other words, when you visualize light, you're symbolically channeling energy to shape your reality. That's why you say, she's enlightened. He is enlightened. So the word light, actually is very powerful because light brings you, again, nothing but abundance. You see, I want you to, from this day going forward, start applying the basic principles that I know is going to help you tremendously, when it comes to your financial freedom. So the first one I want to take a look at, is what we call finding a quiet space. You see, when you sit in a very comfortable position, you close your eyes, and you take deep breaths to relax your body, guess what happens to you? You go into a relaxed state of mind, also known as a meditative state of mind. A meditative state of mind is a very powerful place to be because you quiet down the noise, and then you are able, your brain is able to adjust and to focus. Okay, now you start going to something we call a mind sight, like MINDSIGHT, a mind sight. Okay, so which means your mind is beginning to see things that you ordinarily wouldn't have seen. This is such a powerful thing, guys, if you could just be patient enough to practice that. So in this sense, you visualize a golden light. Okay, imagine yourself surrounded by a glowing golden light. And this light represents abundance, it represents wealth, okay, and joy. You visualize, like radiating from above and gradually surrounding your body. You see, this form of visualization, it's reserved for those that want to go to the next level of their life, because at this point, you are vibrating at a different energy frequency that most people can obviously not even relate to. But if they can, that's awesome, because most people cannot relate to this. It's very different, very, very different. Now, let me continue here, because for those of you who are following this teaching, that I'm providing you, guys, I know for a fact it will change your life like it changed my life, for good. Now, I want you to think about focusing on your intentions. You see, as the light encases you and envelopes you, you focus on your intentions. You see, intention is very powerful. That's why the Bible says, write your intentions out, make it clear, make it plain, and put in a billboard for everyone to read. See, your intentions, when you think clearly about how your financial and emotional goals, are going to be achieved. Your intentions is one of those that allow you to be very specific in nature, because you know exactly what you're looking for now. The outcome, okay, of being specific is like, it's like you have a thriving business, okay? You're paying off your bills, or you're feeling a deep sense of happiness in your relationships. Imagine all these goals coming through for you, becoming a reality for you. This is the incredible power of being able to stay in this space, in this place of mind, where you can use the law of intentionality to your favor. The next one, okay, is sending out energy. You see, for each inhale, you bring in energy. Exhale, you release energy. Okay, now watch this. If you are expanding your light consciousness, okay, and which your body literally is being released, in a sense that you're releasing some good things into the world and getting back in return, that energy, which is what? Light particles, is so powerful that all of your abundance, everything you're looking for, even including self-healing, you can begin to experience it. You see, you feel the connection between you and the energy and the universe. Trusting that it is aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to your favor. You trust that. You actually say, even when all negative things happening around you, guess what you're doing? You just refuse to buy into the philosophy of anything negative, and your mind is completely glued into one-on-one thing. Your mind is glued exclusively to the positive outcome. You see, visualization works because you work it. Because your mind, also, just so you can know this, your mind cannot even distinguish between imagined and real experiences. That is a part of your brain responsible for that. It's baso anglia. I can't remember the exact phrase. I'll come back to that. But it's a part of your brain where, you take on imaginations, and visualizations, but then this part of your brain will take it as a pure experience. It won't take it as a visualization. It will take it as if to say your brain just went through that incredible experience itself. You see, at this level, folks, you are now approaching a state of mind that majority of people, again, they may not even be able to relate to you. But at this point, you're not worried about what people are thinking or how they're judging you. All you're thinking about is how you can work on you compared to what anybody else is saying about you. It's just, at this point, you're just focused exclusively on bettering yourself. You see, once you train your brain to see yourself as someone who is abundant, you naturally attract abundance. So now I want you to think about how to use your frequencies to manifest wealth, okay, and happiness. Frequencies are vibrations, like I mentioned, okay? They exist, at different levels, from sound waves to what we call a thought patterns, but these frequencies exist. The principle behind using frequency to manifest wealth is rooted in the belief that everything, including your thoughts, emotions, even your material wealth, operates at a specific frequency. They all do. So in order for me to be able to accomplish much, I have to go into what? The frequency vibrational match. Because at that match, I get what I want. Because what I want is at that level. So now that you're understanding all of this, what are the techniques to be in alignment? You have solfeggio. It's a certain type of frequencies. It's a sound frequencies that are believed to harmonize the mind, the body with a higher vibration. For instance, 528 Hz frequency music is often referred to as the love frequency, okay? Guys will call it the miracle tone. And it believed that it repair DNA, it attract abundance, and it promote overall well-being. This is a very incredible frequency that you and I, by the way, will have it. It's in our body, genetically coded. So when you're listening to music like this, it only enhances you and make you better. I want you to immerse yourself very deeply, into frequency study. Very deeply. Either 528 or 432 Hz frequency, but get yourself into this meditative state of mind where you quiet the noise, organically becoming yourself, because when you're yourself, then you're attracting more to yourself. You see, guys, energy is the highest state of abundance. So the more your energy is, the higher your abundance is going to be. And you see, affirmation and gratitude play a very significant role, because your thoughts and emotions, okay, both of them, they carry a certain frequency. By consciously tuning your thoughts and emotions to align with wealth and happiness, you also attract what? The vibrations into your life. This is the reason why, you walk into a room and you say, I don't like the vibe. That means the match is different from your own frequency. You see a girl and you say, she's vibing good. You will have a vibrational match. You see a guy, you say, what's going on with this guy? I don't know, there's just something about him I don't know. It's a vibrational mismatch. So in order for you to be in concert and in synchronicity with any other energy, there has to be a match. So one way is that you can increase your vibrational energy so that you're going at a higher level is something we call affirmations. You see, when you create very powerful affirmations, they're powerful, guys. When you say stuff like, for example, if it's wealth, money flows to me from every direction, effortlessly, every day and in every way. When you say every day in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better, these are all affirmations. If you're repeating to yourself over and over, I'm opening to receiving unlimited abundance, money comes to you. Repeating this regularly reprogram your subconscious to align with your financial abundance. You see, second one is gratitude. Gratitude operates at a very high vibrational frequency. Let me put it to you this way. You always want to raise your vibrational frequency. I say this, energy is money and money is energy. You can't separate the two, because The actual money is just paper. Your real money is what? Your mind and your energy. That's why a mind is a terrible thing to waste. You're never going to see someone that's really wealthy that didn't sharpen their mind, you know? Otherwise, even if you touch the money, it will disappear. Your ability to retain the money, to advance the money, comes with a vibrational match, the growth of the mind growth mindset, they call it. Now, watch this. You say there are practical things you can do on a daily basis to help you for manifestation. Number one is to tune in daily. Make listening to high frequency music, or binaural beats, 432 hertz, 528. Make it part of your daily routine. You can do this during work, relaxation, meditation. Consistent exposure will raise your internal, vibration over a period of time. Like, listen, you're listening to music right now. I'm playing this at the background. I listen to this every single minute because I want my vibrational energy to rise. Okay. Secondly, is raise your emotional frequency. Focus on positive emotions such as joy, love, gratitude. As these emotions vibrate at higher frequencies than fear, anger, worry, if you know what I mean, the more time you spend in these elevated emotional states, the more likely you are to attract wealth, and happiness. The next one is to mind your thoughts and beliefs. Mind it. Okay, I want to think about this very carefully. Since your thoughts carry frequency, try to stay aware of negative or limiting beliefs around money and happiness. Because part of the reason why people go into hypnosis, the best athletes of the world, Mike Tyson, hypnosis, Michael Jordan, hypnosis, all these very high performing people, they all go through what we call hypnosis. Guess what they're getting rid of? They're getting rid of all the negative energy that blocks their propensity towards performing at the highest level. They go through hypnosis. You say your hypnotic rhythm, it's a rhythm, that you can unpack all the negatives, you can fill it with the positive so you can perform at the highest level possible. You say, ladies and gentlemen, if you reframe your mind into positive, affirming statements that are aligned with the life that you actually desire to manifest, you will shock yourself. Okay? You will completely shock yourself. Now, let me bring this to a close. And I know this is going to help somebody because the whole purpose of this, is to put you in a very, very powerful state of mind where you can do all the right things you need to do for yourself to increase your vibrational energy and become organically good, at this game called the game of life. You see, by consistently visualizing, with photons, light energy, and attuning yourself to high frequency, what you're doing is this. You align yourself with the natural flow of abundance and happiness. That's what you end up doing. When you do that, okay, you realize that the practices can shift your mental and emotional energy. Then it will help you to attract wealth, joy, fulfillment into your life. Over a period of time, the combination of visualization, positive affirmations, and tuning into the right frequencies can reshape how you perceive and manifest wealth and happiness. This whole thing I just went over with you guys right now, if you practice what I just talked about, you truly you believe it. Remember, you believe more, you receive more. If you take this message that I just shared with you and you go and put it into practice, a lot of good things are going to happen to you. Okay? Your mindset will grow. You become better. You become a better man, a better woman, a better husband, a better wife, a better boyfriend, a better girlfriend. You will realize that your relationship will improve significantly. You attract money and abundance to yourself more than you can imagine. But I not only that too, you realize 90 days from now, you just will never be the same anymore. You will be a different element altogether. If by any chance, in any form or shape, okay, if what I just shared with you right now makes a lot of sense to you, If what I just mentioned right here is connecting with you, I want you to go, and make sure that you comment, like, share this post with everybody. But let's continue to make our world a better place. I've only one intention, is to shift the earth towards the heaven the best way I know how to. And I know financial literacy is a very powerful instrument to help us to get to the next level, of existence. Okay, we're three-dimensional human beings. We can go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even up to 11. We can absorb, abstract, embrace Christ consciousness, and then put ourselves in a place where we begin to exist at a level that you and I cannot even fathom, simply because we dig deeper, we sacrifice more, we learn more about ourselves and all the genetic codes that we have in our body that tells us actually that we are incredible human beings. And then we pay attention to that, then everything you want will become yours because you have the power for it. Thank you for joining me. Walk like it's up to you and pray like it's up to God. Thanks, everyone.